Okay, this is going to be our part 2 of our learning how to draw with Gibbs Cam. Okay, so this is basically where we left off. We're now going to do a radius. So I'm going to create a line above this line here, so then we can connect and create a radius on this section here. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to hit line axis, and I'm going to go with 1 inch 300, and I'm going to hit this. I now created a line above this line here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect this line with this line so I can create a radius on this section here. What I got to do first is I got to connect them. So I click this line, I hit CTRL, and I hit the other line. So now they're both highlighted, and then I come over here to my work group and I hit connect. So I now have a dot, a connection here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect this line and this line here. So I do the same. Highlight that one, click that one, CTRL, and hit the next one so they're both highlighted like that. And I come over here and click on connect. So this is what I basically did. Now I can create my radius. So what I do next is I hit this point. I come over here and hit chamfer. I go all the way to my left where it says fillet or fillet, whichever one, potato, potato, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna do a radius of 10,000, so 0.01, and I click on the little circle there. I hope you guys can see that. Oh, that was actually a pretty small chamfer. I want to create a bigger chamfer so you guys can actually see it. So I'm gonna undo. So I come over here. I didn't like it, so I come over here. I go to edit and undo, and it basically it will undo your last creation. So I'll do the same. I'll highlight it. I'll highlight my point. Come over here. I go to chamfer, CP fillet, all the way to the left, and I'm going to create my chamfer of 0.050 thousandths. And bam, that's a lot bigger. You see that? That's how you create a chamfer and a radius. Okay? So now I'm going to create a line from this line here, a parallel line of maybe 100 thousandths. And I'm going to continue drawing. So basically what I do is I'll hit this line, and sometimes on Blueprint it will tell you, depends on how the Blueprint, how they ask you to do things. Sometimes it might tell you to create a parallel line from your 0 point to here, or from this line to here. So it really depends on your blueprint. Let's say I want to check the distance from my 0 from here, because I'm just basically drawing as we go. So what I do is I go to where it says dimensions, which is right over here. I click that, and it opens up this dimension little thing in here, and I'll click my 0 point, and then I'll come over here and hit horizontal, because I want to check my horizontal, and then I'll hit this one here, and it gives me my distance of 750 thousandths. Let's say your blueprint tells you to create a line from your 0 point, so we'll click on this one, 0, you go back over here, and you go line, parallel, and it tells you to create a line of 770 and create. And it's going to give you 2 lines here. Actually, I'm going to make it a lot bigger, so I didn't like that. So we're going to go back over here, edit, undo. So we're going to create a bigger line, longer. So we'll go click that one, line, parallel. We're going to say 850, 100 thousandths more, and create. It gives me 2 lines. I click this one, obviously, and okay. So I now have a line 100 thousandths from here to here. So what I want to do next is I want to connect them. So I click this line, this horizontal line, CTRL, and hit the parallel line. They are now both highlighted, and I come over here and click connect. Now they're connected. Okay, so now I'm going to create a horizontal line to keep going, basically. So I come over here, line, axis, horizontal, and let's see what's my dimensions here. I'm going to create this line of 800 thousandths. I put my dimensions there, 0.8, and click. And it made this line here. So I now want to connect this line and this line. So I highlight that one, click, CTRL, hit that one. They're now both highlighted. I come over here and connect. Now that one is connected. Okay. So now I want to create a parallel line from this line here, and I want to create a parallel line of 300 thousandths from this line here. Okay, so what I do is click that line, line, parallel, 0.3, and hit. It's going to give me 2 options. I want to click this one because this is where I want it, and hit OK. Now I have a parallel line of 300 thousandths from this line to here. Now I want to connect this and this. Highlight that one, CTRL, highlight that one. They're both highlighted. And I come back over here and click connect. There you go. Check the dimensions of that. Okay, I'm now going to create another line of let's say 1 inch 200 thousandths. So I'll go line, axis, horizontal, 1 inch 200, and do it. It's going to give me a line right over here. So I click this one, CTRL, I hit the horizontal, my two lines are highlighted, I come right over here and click connect. There you go. So now my blueprint tells me that it wants radiuses on these two ends here, on these 2 points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this point here. I'm going to hit CTRL and hit the other point. So my 2 points are highlighted. And I'm going to do them at the same time. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to chamfer, fillet, and I'm going to do them off 30 thousandths, 0.03. And click the little circle. And there you go. You have 2 radiuses there. You see that? Okay. And we're going to stop right now and continue with part 3.